Ladies, gentlemen, bodies of water, we are the Alchemy Lab. My name is Lee, and I'm still Cassius for the time being.
Yeah! I'm Colin, I'm still Gracchus.
And I'm Matt, and I'm still literally everyone else in Mihre.
Just all of them.
Yep,
Thousands
everybody.
and thousands, a legion of people.
The Legion of Matt.
The Legion of Matt and Mihre.
Short story idea right there, Matt.
Anyway,
Indeed.
you last time on Shattered Lands in the streets of Mihre, Gracchus and Cassius had reunited. They had laid out their plans somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Cassius has a new toy, which you may use. He's got a couple of new toys, but his newest toy was a fantastic necklace. So you have leads to chase up. One is with the ZR family, who left you a message a little while ago, and the other is, well, there's the cult, and then there's a sexy party.
Sexy party.
Yeah. Now it's morning, so I don't think the sexy party is going to be quite yet.
Who knows?
Maybe it's a never-ending sexy party.
Maybe he's just I mean, Charon is just a sheer hedonist.
Given the number of people who were there in the one I saw, I wouldn't be shocked if that was true.
There were lots at my party as well. Yeah. So yeah, I think we need to set off to the ZR family. I have a secret mission for Nock though.
Oh, Nock. Okay, let's do that. So Nock is he's making to go with you as you both prepare to leave the Devilish Library.
Mm-hmm. Nock, I have a secret mission for you.
Secret mission?
Secret mission. Now, not as sexy or as exciting as the previous ones, but I've found a few things over my time here that I've yet to find out what they are. Now, are you aware of anyone who appraises magic items?
Appraises magic items.
Very good.
Yes.
Well, I have this. It's a stiletto blade. And I have this. Crossbow.
It's a hand crossbow.
I've got tasty crossbow. I'd imagine it's a hand.
I think it was a hand crossbow.
I'd imagine it is. Yeah. Now, take this money. I'll give him. What's the going rate? Do you reckon?
Oh, okay. So for appraisal of 2 magical items, down here, it's going to be a bit of a niche, but it will still be pricey. So you're looking at 100 gold for both.
Okay, I'm going to give him all my gold.
All right.
Now keep that secret and keep it safe. To quote
keep it secret. Keep it safe.
To quote a wise old man that I once met.
That's 2 Lord of the Rings quotes in 2 episodes, people.
In middle shattered lands. Now, when you find someone, repeat this. Hello, sir or madam. My name is Nock. I am an adventurer of the Shattered Lands. I have travelled far and wide and found these 2 items which I would like appraised. Now, I will not spend any more than the money I have here. I hope you can help. Can you? I imagine they will say yes or no. If they try and bargain with you, call them this. And then walk away. And then I would imagine that they will call you back to their store with a counter offer. Okay. If you don't think it's a good enough offer, simply say this. Is that the best you can do? I'm a very busy man, and I can find any number of people to appraise this. So I will bid you good day if you can do no better. Turn again. They should call you back. Then make the transaction. Okay, good sir?
Secret mission.
Secret mission. Thank you, Nog. I appreciate it.
Good sir. As you leave, Nock splits off.
Mm-hmm.
Right, gentlemen.
Well, we need
family then.
We need to find passage up there, and I have just run out of money.
I have some, but not a great deal.
No, I remember your handle on coin. Yes.
And Calgargarak, I did have to spend some coin there to acquire supplies for travel and such.
What of your friend? Is he still in Mihre?
Travok, I believe he might have left. We could try the docks and see if he's there.
We could do.
It's not. It might be worth talking to Charon.
Let's try and find your friend first.
To the docks, then.
To the docks.
So you head
silent,
toward the docks. Just because I'm muted for our listeners' pleasure. So you head to the docks, and you make for the berth where your good friend Travok was moored up. You can see. Well, you don't have to walk down the dock. You can see that he's not there. The Dixie has departed.
Dixie's gone.
That is a shame.
I mean, last time I saw Ender, he was with Chavok preparing the sexy party. So maybe we go to Charon and see if Ender's about.
Well, they did have an airship, didn't they? They had many airships the first time we met them.
Exactly.
Hey!
What was that?
The noise it's coming from sort of down a little bit to your left.
Okay, I will look.
There is an old fella down there. He has what can charitably be called the ricketiest piece of shit you've ever seen. It's basically a beaten up half of a shipping crate with a very, very patchwork balloon above it. Yeah. Are you still looking for passage?
Well, passage up, not passage away.
Passage up, passage away, passage down. I'll do any of it.
And they're going to. You have the papers to
get up to tier. Well, any tier beyond here.
Yeah, I think it's 3, isn't it?
I think there were 3 or 4.
Well, yeah. Make a insight check.
Definitely make a check on this dude.
15.
13.
I mean, he seems to have the papers. He
What's that smile there? What's that smile there?
I don't trust that smile, Matt. I don't trust that at all.
I'm going to roll another insight check for the DM. Natural 20.
I'm joining you on that.
Natural 20.
Matt, we've known each other way too long for you to try and get away with that smile around us. All right.
He rootles around in the shipping crate, essentially. Rootles around and picks up a stack of papers. Yeah, they're in here. They're in here somewhere. Here, yeah. There, look, there.
Okay. Can I do to check to see how forged these are?
I want to use my danger sense here. I feel like this is a trap, and I want to be able to. I want to be able to roll a dex saving throw against it now.
Looking at the balloon, you don't need it. But so make an investigation check, please, Cassius.
Which way was that? Oh, it's a natural 20.
So forged. So forged.
Mm-hmm.
Forged and not particularly well forged either.
Okay.
No from me then.
Now, Mr.
Axel. Axel P. Advent at your service.
Well, Axel, has anyone ever told you never to bullshit a bullshitter?
No.
Well, basically what that means is, if you're running in certain circles, other people know how to forge, and many people know how to forge better than whoever put this together.
Oh. Forge? I'm offended, sir. I'm offended that you would impugn my... Oh, the fuck am I kidding? Yes, they're...
Would you like a better document?
You can do that.
I can do many things.
How much will it cost me?
How much is it worth to you?
This is my livelihood.
And up there they have more money, don't they?
Although I don't think they probably wouldn't get on this.
But the more you use it, the more you can outfit your craft.
A persuasion check.
Absolutely. Not 107, just 7. 19.
He sort of jumps back into the crate and wriggles around again. I'm rolling for this. And I'm rolling again. Okay. I've got 35 gold in here.
How much is it worth to you?
I can take you up free.
And?
35 gold, and I take you up free. Bring you back, free and all.
I think that is very acceptable.
All right.
If we get stopped, leave the talking to me.
All right. All right. Very good.
Very well, Axel. Lead the way.
Well, I mean, step right in.
Okay. Let's step in.
He hands you... So how does your forging work? Is it something you can do on the way?
Not necessarily. I think we're going to need a bit of time for it. I think
okay.
This is probably something that I'd need to sort of sit down at the desk and get it done. I might be able to brush it up.
Can you tart up one of his? Do you think?
I could probably do it, yeah.
All right. Make a... I have no idea what check that would be to forge something. It's possibly slight...
Deception, sleight of hand. Which would you like?
Deception, sleight of hand. Probably sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, okay.
Fine movements.
Let's find out. Forgery check. All right. Creating a forgery doesn't require a check, so we're going off you, Matt. That's what we're doing.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well,
Dirty 20. That was so dope.
nice. Okay, so on the way up,
Good thing.
as the hideously creaky balloon lifts, you set to work with a quill, tarting up basically one of his terrible forgeries to where it looks very, very so near immaculate that only a very, very well trained eye will spot the difference. Gracchus, while that's happening, you are admiring Mihre as much as you can. As you sort of drift upwards, you see the walls begin to narrow. The walls of the mountain begin to narrow. And around tier 4, which is your destination, it is almost as compared to tier 7. It's like dust doesn't dare lay its flecks on anything. It is immaculately clean in comparison, as you remember. The terrible, terrible balloon gets a lot of very, very stinky looks from a lot of very, very stinky dock workers. Snooty dock workers, not stinky dock workers. Those are all in tier 7. Oh, sir, I do believe you've gotten rather lost.
I'm sorry.
Papers, please. Papers, please.
And who are you?
I'm the dockmaster for this particular stretch of the dock.
Well, before I give you my papers, I would suggest you send your dock workers back to work. They seem to be taking a break right now, looking at my ship. I'll wait.
Make me an intimidation check. Very nice. I'd say make it with advantage.
A large half orc behind him.
Make it with advantage because I imagine, Gracchus, you're looming currently.
Yeah, I'm leaning over the side of the basket, just obviously enough that, I'm the muscle.
So, advantage had no help whatsoever because this digital dice roller rolled the same thing twice. I had to do it 4 times to check that it wasn't broken. 17.
Okay.
The time when it changed was an 18, and that was the 4th time.
Okay. I've just rolled for job's worth. All right. Oh. The dock workers turn away. They get back to what they were doing. No, look, we don't want any trouble.
No, I'm sure we don't. Mr. Axel, my papers, please.
Right away, yes. There you are. Papers. There you go.
To him, not to me.
Oh. Apologies, Captain.
I can't remember what I rolled, but it was really good, wasn't it?
30, 20.
It was 20.
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, everything here appears to be in order. Go on. Have your men clean this ship, for God's sake.
How about you get your men to clean this? They seem to just be standing around.
They're I have you know, these are the best trained dock workers in the... Get back to fucking work! I have you know, these are the best trained dock workers in Tier 4.
Well, I expect to see this ship in spick and span shape when I get back then, and he walks.
You leave him...
Come, Mr. Foebreaker.
Certainly, Mr. Valentine. And I step out and stroll behind, making sure the walk nice and close to him without actually making any contact with the Jobsworth.
His he's sort of, as you start walking away, Cassius, he's like, and then as Gracchus, you walk by, he's just sort of,
I've really fucking missed this, Gracchus.
I could tell, Cassius. I don't think I've seen you so happy in a long time.
Mm-hmm. There is a horse and cart waiting at the end of the docks. So the stonework is, I mean, it's not marble, but it's sort of marble effect. It's very, very shiny. Your shoes clop off it as you walk off a very, very highly polished, very high quality wood off the docks. And the warehouses even look pretty. I mean, it's quite incredible. I mean, you can only imagine. Well, you don't have to imagine, Cassius, what Tier 2 looks like. But Gracchus,
and Gracchus was Tier 3, wasn't he?
You were Tier 3. Oh, you were 4. So you can only imagine.
I've been up to Tier 3, but I've not been there long.
Okay. So you can only imagine what 2 looks like. Much less 1. But ahead of you is a horse and cart. Horses are very, very rare. But they have them here, as you're well aware.
I always forget about the horses up here.
A little bit of nature to welcome you back, Gracchus.
Yeah. I now feel like home, though.
Gentlemen, are you heading somewhere that I can take you?
Yes, my name is Mr. Valentine. This is Mr. Foebreaker. We are here to see the Zier family. We have an invitation.
Ah, I see. In that case, I can take you there right away.
Thank you, Mr.
Albright is my name.
Thank you, Mr. Albright.
Remember me and recommend me if you wouldn't mind. I'll make the journey quick and smooth.
Thank you very much, sir.
Appreciate it.
He waits at the door.
So
I ain't opening no doors anymore.
Albright opens the door. This is like an old Victorian style, closed off carriage. The seats are sort of like couches, really. They're nice leather, perfectly cushioned. Velvet curtains on either side. He opens the door, ushers you in. Gracchus, you're a little bit like, right, yeah.
Yeah, I take off my greatsword so I can sort of put it in before I climb in, and
he closes the door behind you.
I was never long. I'm going to be honest with you, Cass. I was never really accustomed to all the luxury around here.
Well, don't get used to it.
Trust me, I
Sort of
won't.
settles back, eyes closed as it starts to.
It is a very smooth journey. This cart is a far cry from Boise's. Boise's is bumpy AF.
And has bugs.
And has bugs.
Giant beetles.
Yeah. This one, it's well greased. The axles are well greased. The suspension is perfect. It's almost as if you're floating along on an airship, in fact. Not a very long trip at all. Sort of 5 to 10 minutes. The horse and cart slows, and Albright opens the door. Gentlemen, the Ziar estate.
Thank you very much, Mr. Albright.
Uh,
I know, he's waiting there. He's waiting there with his hand out. I know he is.
He is.
Right. Now.
I have some coin.
Yeah, so do I. I've just ripped off a guy from Tier 7. Well, I haven't ripped him off. I actually did really good work.
To be fair, 35 gold is probably like you've been shortchanged for that forgery, to be honest with you.
Do you have anything that looks like a coin? Not like just a gold coin. I've got a piece of obelisk, but I don't really want to give him that because it's evil.
Fair enough.
It's because it's evil.
Don't be giving him that. What have I got? What's in my... Give me a second. I've probably got something in my pack. I'm just trying to what is in my pack.
Third Lord of the Rings quote. That was the Hobbit, technically. That's fine.
Oh, God. I don't, to be fair. Genuinely, I don't.
Mr. Albright.
Yes.
Now, I'm sure you make a fine living from your horse and cart.
Indeed.
And I'm sure you meet many people.
Indeed.
Now, people talk and people share stories and people have secrets. I have secrets. Mr. Faubrick has secrets. I'm sure even you have secrets, Mr. Albright.
I'm an open book, sir.
I'm sure you are. Now, as you are in the business of customer service, I'm right in that, aren't I? You are in the business of customer service and you meet people from all walks of life and have all different stories and things to share with their friends in the back of your cart. Now, I can pay you now, or we can open up a working relationship. Anything that you find that may be interesting from these people. Stories, anything like that. I collect stories. Stories of Mihre. The more interesting, the better. I would pay handsomely for each of those.
I see.
Anytime you find a story or something, you will find my man at the dock.
I see.
You pass it to him, he will pass it to me. I will then pass him your fee, and he will pass it to you. What payment would you prefer?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm really fucking good at these. Cass is being such a fucking stiff at the moment. Like, he's not paying for nothing.
To be
You did give all your money to a Kenku.
Would work back in the day anyway.
22.
He lowers his hand. But I look forward to doing business with you.
Indeed.
Mr.
Valentine.
Mr. Valentine.
And I think you'll soon see, Mr. Albright, that some information is even more valuable than gold.
Indeed.
Until we next meet.
Until we next meet, Mr. Valentine.
He's walking along and he sort of sidles up to Gracchus again and he goes, I forgot how little I had to use money here.
It does seem like you can get away with paying for literally nothing. I wish I'd known you sooner, Cassius.
Well, maybe we would have met in different terms, Gracchus. We were in very different circles at that point.
This is very true.
You spot, coming down the stairs, so there's like a long stairway leading up to quite a large family house. And this is very, very large. very ornate carvings, stone and metal work. It's very, very impressive. Very in with the style of Tier 4. The hostess is an elf, high elf in fact, and she clasps her hands behind her back. Gentlemen, what business do you have at the ZR estate? Right this way, gentlemen. She leads you up the stairs. Several flights leading up, past almost cutting in half a sort of very, very ornate garden. Lots of wildflowers, tastefully arranged, lots of shrubbery.
More nature for you, Gracchus.
You can afford it up here.
Indeed.
She opens the doors, beckons you inside the foyer of the ZR estate. She directs you through. She sort of leads you through to a study, in fact. And please have a seat. If you would like a drink, I can bring that for you now, along with Mr. ZR.
I think yes, a drink would be lovely.
I wouldn't turn one down.
What would you like? We have everything.
I'd like the lady's choice. Thank you.
Noted. And you, sir?
Do you have any whiskies?
We do indeed.
I wouldn't turn down a rye if you have one available.
Indeed. Indeed, I'll bring it right away.
Thank you.
She disappears off. She's gone for only a couple of minutes before she returns with 2 very, very nice rye whiskies. Very, very nice. And about a minute later, Mr. ZR enters the room. Very sharply dressed, greying hair, also a high elf, as was his daughter. Make me an insight check on him. Just get a reading of him.
16.
19.
Okay, so he exudes an air of formality. He's quite pleased to see you. Gracchus, do you spot something there that's cutting through his exterior a little bit? It's a sense of relief, it seems, and a touch of perhaps frustration, but mostly relief.
If I might, sir, you appear to be quite relieved to see us.
Indeed. Indeed. Excuse me a moment. He shuts the doors behind you. You are alone in the study.
Something tells me, Cassius, we're about to get a bit more employment.
It would appear so.
Gentlemen, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm glad you're here, but I sent for you several weeks ago.
We were indisposed, sir.
As you will remember from my letter, what would his title be?
Lord.
Lord, yeah. I hope my letter got to you. My partner here, Mr. Heartbreaker, was away out of Mihre, and after that, I was indisposed for several weeks, quite ill. I apologize.
Well, I hope you've recovered, of course.
Full recovery, Lord. Yes.
I'm afraid no such letter arrived, but I am certainly glad to see you now, and certainly glad that you are both in good health. Hold on. He touches the wall and focuses for a moment. We will not be overheard. There have been, over the last few weeks, several attempts on my life. And frankly, I suspect a member of my own family.
Ah. Do you have any suspicions?
The methods used are, well, they have been personal, close, poisons and accidents, in inverted commas.
Mm-hmm.
I am not sure who to suspect, but I have made a number of arrangements to keep the people who have been in the house during these incidents in the house.
Very well. And who are these people? You've already met your host.
Indeed, my host is one. My wife, her mother, my son, and my youngest daughter.
Would your youngest daughter be the one that we... Oh, no, sorry, ignore that because she died. Sorry, mine went blank then. I'm getting myself confused with... We've met too many families with too many broken backstories. Give me a break.
Charisma, critical fail.
in my defense, it is my lowest stat.
There is also a let's call him a business rival who I was hoping to merge with at some point. He is also here. He's been enjoying my hospitality for a while. He potentially is also a suspect.
Yet you suspect your family are more likely?
He has nothing to gain from killing me. He has far more to gain by keeping me alive.
Hmm.
So, the business rival, the host, your wife, her mother, your son, and your youngest daughter. You believe that your business rival / partner is would not be a suspect, yet is still here. All attempts have been personal.
Very personal.
May we see your will?
Of course, yes. He goes into... So he heads towards his drawer. And so he's got quite a large desk. He goes to open the drawer. And he does so. As he does so, there is an explosion of gas and smoke from the drawer, and it engulfs him and he begins to cough and splutter.
I dash over to him and pull him away from it as quick as I can.
All right, make me a quick Constitution saving throw because you caught a bit of the gas.
He's in it. Yeah.
It's a 15.
Okay, so it smells acrid, and it makes your nostrils burn. But you don't take any of it in.
Okay.
Mr. ZR falls back onto his back, coughing and spluttering. He's going very pale. Will he die? Who knows? Because we're going to end part 2 there.
Bloody yikes. Looks like we're not going to a sexy party, Grackers.
Indeed, we're not. Yeah, you did that thing where you went to an NPC to sort of ask a question and you got yanked into a quest.
Bloody pulled in. And they always have those in Skyrim, don't they, where you enter the house and then you can't get out.
Mm-hmm.
We're stuck here for a while. Oh, we've got murder mystery.
Oh, indeed you do. Indeed you do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bodies of Water, thank you for watching or listening, either way. Always good to have you.
Yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Be cool is the 5th one. Until then, see you later.
See you later.